Welcome to Now You Know BC. I'm Bob Kronbauer, also known as BC Bob, and on this show I introduce you to interesting people, places to go, things to see, things that have happened in the past. You will hear our collective stories. Usually I have an overarching topic for each episode, but we're getting close to the end of our first season here, and I've got a bunch of mostly unrelated stories that haven't yet fit into the themes that I have focused on this season. So it's a bit of a grab bag today, and you're gonna learn a ton of stuff. From the fact that Expo Ernie is alive and well, to the reason why they no longer have life insurance vending machines at airports here, to things you should see and do when you're in Revelstoke. Let's dig in. Did you know that the online children's game Club Penguin was founded in Kelowna and that they kept their headquarters there even after they got sold to Disney for $350 million? It's true. It was founded by three dudes who had young kids, and their goal was to create a safe online space where children from the ages of 6 to 14 could play games and chat with each other. And they did just that with great success. Their online community was kind of like a social network for kids. It went live in 2005, and it was way ahead of its time. Club Penguin grew super quickly, and like I said, was bought by Disney just 2 years after it launched for $350 million. At its peak, it had 500 employees and tens of millions of kids were using this. Sadly, kids eventually stopped using it and it ended up shutting down in 2017, but its founders walked away with a ton of cash and they still actively invest in Kelowna businesses. Speaking of businessmen, you might not have known that BC's richest man, Jimmy Pattison, owns Expo Ernie. The guy who also owns Save On Foods and a ton of other businesses served as the CEO for Expo 86. And when the fair wrapped up, he bought the 6 or 7 Expo Ernies that had been bid for it. And I'm so sorry if you were a kid and you went to Expo, and I'm bursting your bubble, but yes, there were multiple Ernies. Only one of them would make an appearance at a time, but they had backups. And now all those backups are in storage at Jimmy's Save On Foods headquarters out in Langley, British Columbia. They keep one of them in tip-top shape with brand new battery technology and a new remote system because the old ones were, let's just say Ernie wasn't as far advanced as he seemed back in 1986. I met with him recently, Ernie, not Jimmy, and I can say that he is absolutely in great shape. I'm not sure what kind of shape Jimmy is in, but I imagine he's doing okay. Once a prestigious global mascot for the World Exposition on Transportation and Communication, he now represents a chain of BC-owned grocery stores, which is actually fine with me because Save On Foods keeps him in great shape and they're doing their part to keep the spirit of Expo 86 alive and well, which is something that cannot be said about the people who bought the McBarge. In case you're unaware, it set sail during Expo, and it's one of the only floating McDonald's in all of Canada, or at least it was. It capsized on the Fraser River this year, and I would like to take this opportunity to deny any and all rumors that I was the one that sank this thing. Was I fed up that the owners kept announcing that they were going to turn it into a new floating restaurant, then a float plane port, then a floating science center, but that they never came through on their promises, and so the thing just sat there and rusted for almost 40 years? Sure. Did I write a newspaper column saying that I thought it should be sunk? And then did I double down and make multiple videos for social media saying the exact same thing? Yes. Yes, I did do that. Am I a criminal who would go out of their way to make sure that nobody ever enjoyed this wonder of burger delivery innovation ever again? Heck no, come on. I wanted to make sure it was around for generations to enjoy it. For years, I've told anybody who would listen that they should drag the McBarge out to Porto Cove, just off the Sea to Sky Highway, halfway between Vancouver and Squamish. And it is there that I figured they should scuttle it and make it accessible to scuba divers who already explore shipwrecks there. They've been intentionally put down there. I figured it would be the best way to have anyone be able to enjoy this thing, as it clearly was not going to be turned into a restaurant or anything else for that matter after many, many broken promises. And now it's just stuck in the mud on its side in the Fraser River near Mission, where it will likely remain until it completely rusts away. And now you know.